Alright friends, Better Body products for muscle, video number 2. Sorry about the last video, it cut me off because I ran out of storage space. I do like to talk a lot, especially when I have something I'm passionate about, so we're going to keep this thing rolling. I was talking about the Dream. Okay, the Dream is Yoli's all-natural sleep aid, but there's several other things in the Dream that help your body as well in terms of muscle growth, repair, recovery, and burning body fat. Okay, I mentioned L-theanine. L-theanine has the ability to lower cortisol levels, just like the N-acetyl L-cysteine that's inside of this. But it can also increase the growth hormone, just like the GABA and melatonin that's in this. They've actually been proven to increase the growth hormone through the stimulation of the pituitary gland. That's awesome. We definitely want to, especially if we're trying to build muscle, we like to increase our growth hormone. And we also like to decrease our cortisol levels. Alpha-lipoic acid is another one in this that I just mentioned at the end of the last video. Alpha-lipoic acid mimics insulin, which increases during exercise because it's what actually carries the glutamine, which I mentioned before, that's in the sports drink, and amino acids into the muscle cells during the workout. So the alpha-lipoic acid can actually mimic that, but what it does is it actually brings the glucose into the muscle cells versus the fat cells. That's what it helps in. So we would much rather have that stored glucose in our muscles so we can burn it while we're working out than our fat cells, because then it's going to store it as body fat. And the whole goal, or at least the goal of this video, is for me to explain how these products help you build muscle and lose body fat. So that's another important one. Biotin. Biotin is also in the Dream. Biotin's awesome. It's a B vitamin. It's B7. Biotin breaks down amino acids, isoleucine and leucine, which are the essential amino acids that have the most to do with muscle maintenance, protein synthesis, fatty acid metabolism, and lipid metabolism. So again, that's how we lower the body fat and build muscle, those two essential amino acids. Lipid metabolism, I do want to point out, we know, and it's been proven now, if we have an increased lipids in our body, then we're not only going to store body fat, we're going to store body fat in our midsection, or our stomach. And I think the most important thing, or the most desired, sought-after goal in the fitness business, at least what my clients come to me for, is a nice flat stomach. Good abs is what everybody wants. So we definitely want to keep that low. That's awesome that the Dream has biotin in. Next, let's talk about the Passion. We're going to completely change gears. This is our all-natural sleep aid. Now we're going to go to our all-natural thermogenic B vitamin complex. Okay, Thermoburn, Passion, new flavor, grape. This is awesome, guys. I used to drink tons and tons of coffee. I used to drink tons of sugar-free, because I'm a healthy guy, sugar-free Monster and Rockstar energy drinks. I also used to take the crazy Super Pump stuff that I was talking about in the last video before a workout. And then some days I would literally have all of that. I would wake up in the morning, I'd do about half a pot of coffee before I'd go to my first class, studying pre-med at HBU. I'd be nice and jacked up in class just to get me through biochemistry and some of the other classes I was taking. So I would have half a pot of coffee then. Then I would leave there. Midday would start, I'd get out of class. I'd usually go to the gym. I would have my scoop a super pump right before I worked out, about 30 minutes before, let that start working. And then I'd carry around one of those one of those sugar-free Monster energy drinks while I was lifting at the gym. Then I get out of the gym, I run home fast as I can, change, shower, iron my shirt, and I would head to the restaurant that I worked at for my income while I was in school. And as soon as I get to the restaurant, I'd put one of the big old 20-ounce serving glasses that we had at the restaurant, I'd put it under the espresso machine, and I'd put 3, 4, 5, it didn't really matter, shots of espresso in the cup before I'd fill the rest up with coffee and that was my life. That was my day. I started the Yoli Better Body system and products. First 30 days, I completely went coffee free, and that was unheard of for me without headaches and everything else. So I'm obsessed with this stuff. But what does it do for your muscles, right? Why is it good pre-workout like I take it? Right now, I get up in the morning, instead of having a coffee, I do a passion. Before I go to the gym, I'll take a couple ThermoBurn or drink another passion. And then midday, if I really need it, then I'll do another one, because my clients like a good energetic Tom. They're like, dude, you always have so much energy. What are you doing? Yeah, I take care of myself. I work really hard. But what I really attribute a lot of it to is just the passion, okay? Passion is all natural. It's thermogenic herbs, okay, versus stimulants. A lot of people in the bodybuilding fitness world used to like to take the crazy stuff ephedra until they made it illegal, okay? Thermogenics is like the next best thing to that, but they're not as harsh on your body. They're not going to make them illegal. Okay, also there's B vitamins. B vitamins are responsible for turning our nutrients into energy. Very important, guys. We need the energy for the workout. So having a lot of good natural B vitamins, the right quantities in your body, is very important for gains in the gym. Okay, so that's passion. Great substitute for pre-workout stuff. I highly, highly recommend it. The ThermoBurn also has raspberry ketone in it. Raspberry ketone, every time I do a bodybuilding show, before a few weeks out, I start taking extra raspberry ketone. Raspberry ketone produces a hormone that helps your body burn fat. To not take too long explaining it, awesome. Dr. Oz recommends it. I've known about it for years now. The ThermoBurn actually has it in there. It's great. Next up, let's talk about the Truth. Truth is huge, guys. Sorry, I don't have a box, just like I don't have a box of the Fun. And the next product I'm going to talk about, the enzymes, because I run out regularly. I take so much of this stuff that I'm constantly running out. It bothers me and drives me crazy, but soon I'm just going to have a constant influx of it with... And we'll just leave it at that. I'm going to have so much of this stuff all the time that I never run out. And that's really one of my goals and why I work so hard every single day, is because I like these products that much. So Truth is a antioxidant blend, superfruit blend. There's a lot of good health benefits in terms of antioxidants. But again, I'm talking about what it does for muscles, what it does for decreasing body fat. Okay, so antioxidants have been taken post-workout. You take them to reduce the oxidative stress that your body just does. So go in and break down the free radicals. That happens. Now, it can also reduce cortisol levels, which is really awesome. Again, we want high testosterone, low cortisol levels. Antioxidants can reduce inflammation and fatigue, which definitely happens during the workout. It can also decrease tissue damage and help with the prevention and treatment of injury. Very important, guys. We do that a lot whenever we're in the gym working out. Okay. Next, vitamin C. Truth has tons of vitamin C in it. Yeah, it's good for immunity, right? But what else is in it that helps us with our muscles? Vitamin C increases protein metabolism, helps keep the testosterone levels high by also lowering cortisol levels, and it increases digestive absorption. Again, if we're trying to build muscle, we need to be absorbing this protein that we're eating into our body. Okay, that's why the Truth is so important. I do one post-workout. Sometimes not immediately post-workout. We do want some of that oxidative stress, as what I've been studying, right after the workout to let the body do stuff naturally. But yeah, within an hour or two after my workout, usually when I have my post-workout meal with my starch, that's when I choose to eat my starch to replenish, that's when I will drink a Truth as well. Okay. Next,